game kind of circled for you. What does it mean to kind of have this come and your opportunity to play in it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a special game. I think it's a special game for anybody, right, to play Inter Miami and those guys. So, but for me, obviously, since I just left there, it's a nice little reunion in a sense, I guess, really quick. And yeah, it'll just be, hopefully, be a good crowd, good energy. I've never played against them, so it'll be interesting to see from the other side. But first and foremost, I want to win. We want to get the 3 points and keep them here.
Did you feel like you were the scouting director this week with everybody asking you about Miami?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that makes a ton of sense, right? Like it wasn't. I think we had a good chat with the coaching staff here and there, some good questions and good dialogue in general, and try and help guys out on the field to get a sense for what to expect. So obviously, I try and help my team as much as I can, and try and help the guys as much as I can, so that we're all ready for the task tomorrow.
Obviously, the huge appeal is Messi. What did you learn or get a sense of who he is and played with him for so long?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that wants to win, first and foremost, right? Like he's upset when things aren't going the right way, as you can see, kind of in every game, really. So yeah, he's a good guy in that sense. That sets the standard, sets the demands high in the squad and in a club in general. And overall, it's been it was a really good experience. I think I've spoken that at length for a long time. That I'm happy I was there. It was a privilege to play with him and all those guys and share a locker room and get to know them a little bit off the field and all those things. And but now I'm a Minnesota United player, and now I want to beat them when we play against them.
Does it make it harder having all of that attention on a team, or does it make it easier for you because all that attention is focused on someone else?
You mean when
you're in Miami?
You know that you're going to get the best out of everybody. You know that's the game. Like I just said, it's circled on the calendar for every team that they play against. And so you're going to get the best from every team. So you have to be at your best every single weekend, and it's a big target that you have on your back. So it creates pressure, but I think it's a welcoming pressure. It's a pressure that you want, or that is there already. Within certain guys' mentality and in certain certainly the locker room and then the whole club there. So you kind of just take it as it is, really.
What's been key for you to settle here in Minnesota over this last week?
Well, it's been good to get a couple, runouts in terms of getting minutes on the field and kind of getting used to that a little bit again. And in general, just the more every day goes by, you build relationships, you make more jokes, you kind of get used to the guys a bit more. They get used to me a bit more. You have more conversations about the coaching with the coaching staff, and as that time goes on and on, it's just going to get better and better. So it's natural that it's better than it was a week ago. It's better than it was yesterday, and all those types of things. So it's just a natural progression of very good people here at the club, that very good guys in the locker room that want to help me personally and on the field. So it's been a really, really good first 2 weeks.
How has it been coming into Minnesota compared to the other times you've moved between clubs in your career?
Yeah, it's always different. Every club is different. Every locker room is different. So in terms of off the field, this has probably been the best. And I've said this over the last week, where we found a house really fast. We found a school, and kind of get all those things settled and squared away is a huge help for me to then focus. Put my focus on the field. It makes it a lot easier for me to go out and just play and just train without having to worry about, oh man, I got to go 2 or 3 more schools today. And Angie and the whole family, Aaron and Luis and those guys, they've done an unbelievable job of helping me with whatever question that I had and whatever problem that I presented for them. And it was a really, really good transition in that sense. So in that sense, probably one of the easier ones that I've had.
Sure. I'm good.
Should we find a dog sitter for next week?
Boxy's family, actually.